Hey everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be picking out my September TBR with a twist. So here I have my TBR jar. It is full of a bunch of different bits of coloured paper with random prompts on them. We're going to pick out from this jar, and whatever prompts we have to match with books I'm going to read this month. So blue is just general prompts, then we have a few pink romance prompts, a few turquoise fantasy prompts, and there's a few thriller mystery prompts that are orange, I think. But without further ado, let's try and mix these up a bit and then pick. I think I want to pick 8 because I want it to be realistic. I want to actually try and read the books I put on here. This might not be my full monthly TBR, but it is what I want to focus on because I think it would be a fun concept maybe to make a reading vlog where I try and read the books that I pick. And if this goes well, we could do this every month for my TBR, but let's just choose a random prompt. Okay, this is fantasy. So let's see what our first prompt is. Okay, urban fantasy. That is interesting. Okay, I know what I want to read actually. We have the first book in the Infernal Devices. This is Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. As far as I'm aware, this is an urban fantasy. It is set in England, like it's set in the real world, which I'm pretty sure is what urban fantasy is. It is set in London, so it's like a big city, which again, I think is what urban fantasy is. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I really want to start this trilogy. I've read the first 3 books in the City of Bones. I don't know what that whole series is called, but I've read the first 3 in that. And I was told to take a break and go to this trilogy, so that is what I'm going to do, and that is the first book on the TBR. Okay, this is fun. Let's pick book 2. Okay, this is another fantasy. It is going to be autumn, so that does make sense. Okay, this is a book talk fantasy rec. Okay, I feel like this is the biggest book talk fantasy rec there has ever been, arguably. I'm putting Throne of Glass on the September TBR. I'm going to be filming reading vlogs spoiler free for this whole series, and I would like to start with Throne of Glass this month. I'm so excited to finally put this on my TBR and finally do it. Try and go for something that is not fantasy now. As much as I'm liking fantasy, let's have a bit of a change. Okay, there's the pink one. Okay, this is romance specific. A romance you think will make you cry. I have a good one. We have Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings, the second book in the Magnolia Parks universe. I feel like her books are known for being super emotional and heart-wrenching, and I'm excited. I feel like the whole concept of this book is falling in love with someone who loves someone else, and that sounds heartbreaking. So this could very well make me cry. I almost feel like it needs to make me cry now to qualify for this TBR. Okay. Prompt 4. I'm having so much fun, I kind of don't want to stop at 8, but I feel like I should for my self-control. Okay, we've got another romance. Kindle Unlimited romance. Okay, that is fun. So it's not going to be off my physical TBR, but I'm going to have a look on what I've got downloaded in my Kindle Unlimited library. Okay, so the book I think I'm going to pick for this is Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. I do have it downloaded on Kindle Unlimited, although I do also have a physical copy. It was gifted to me by my friend Meg. Thanks, Meg, of course. This is the first book in the Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark. I wanted to read it for so long, and this is the perfect excuse. This whole series is on Kindle Unlimited. Most of Sophie Lark's books are, and I'm super excited. Okay, 4 down, 4 to go. I don't want this to be over. Okay, so this is a general prompt, so it doesn't matter what genre. Audiobook. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because technically I could read any book on audio, is I'm going to pick one I already have as an audiobook. The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni, because this is one I've heard amazing things about. Elle got me this book and she really wants me to read it. It is also the September book club pick for the book club I'm in. Can't remember the name of the book club, so I'm just going to quickly go on Fable. It's called What We're Reading is the book club. I knew who it was by. The moderator is Emmy. She is my favourite book talker at the moment. I'm obsessed. She reads an insane amount and gives me so many fantasy recs, honestly. Every time I watch her videos, it's want to read, want to read, want to read. So we're adding The Prison Healer. Very fantasy heavy so far, which I'm not mad about. I feel like this autumn is the perfect time to get fantasy, get in the mood for it. Okay, let's mix it up. This is another general prompt for book number 6. Continue a series. Okay, that is vague, which is good. Well, I feel like technically I can kind of cheat with this one. I want to put Crown of Midnight on here because technically I will be continuing a series. Does that count as cheating? I don't know. I've already read The Assassin's Blade, so I am continuing a series with this book. But I also put Throne of Glass on here. But like, I need to read this as well. Okay, let's pick for prompt number 7. Oh, that's 2. Let's do this one. This is romance. Dark romance. Okay. Okay, do I actually have any on my physical TBR? Oh, I do technically. Okay. I'm scared to put this on the TBR. We have Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. This is the shortest book in the series and it is still nearly 500 pages. I really like the overlays of each chapter. This is a dark romance, but I've heard it's not too dark. And I'm gonna have to force myself to read it because I've got the whole series. I really enjoy Penelope Douglas's writing, but I've been scared to commit to such a long, not necessarily long, but thick series. So it's going on the list. Let's pick number 8, and then depending on if it's fantasy, we might have to stop there. If it's not, maybe we can go to 10 because fantasy books take me a lot longer to read. Okay, well, I've just picked a fantasy prompt. New fantasy author. Okay, this is perfect. We have The Witch Collector by Charissa Weeks. New to me author, new to me series, obviously, and one I know nothing about but I'm really excited for. Man, it has witches, obviously. Now, I know I said if I got fantasy we'd stop, but I want to do 10. Let's do 2 more because I'm having too much fun. Okay, this is a general prompt. Published in 2024. Okay, this is perfect. We have Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. This was published this year in 2024. I love Ali Hazelwood's books so much. The only ones I'm yet to read are the novellas. I've read all her full-length books, I'm pretty sure, and I'm so excited to see what she does with this because I don't think it's a STEM romance. She's been stepping outside of that a lot recently and I've been loving it, so I'm super excited to see what she does with Not in Love. Number 10, the final prompt. I'm having so much fun, but if I go any further than 10 it will definitely be unrealistic. Okay, we've got another fantasy. A fantasy over 500 pages. Okay, I have a lot, but maybe that wasn't the best prompt for this long TBR. Okay. This is clearly over 500 pages. In fact, it's over 600. It is nearly 700 pages. This is Shadow Princess by Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti, book 4 in the Zodiac Academy series. These are huge books and I'm loving them. I'm reading on average like 1 a month. I don't think I've read one in August, so definitely need to get to this one this month. This is my September TBR. I am so impressed with this. Like, I feel like I got so lucky, although obviously it's not picking specific books. I do have a lot of wiggle room, but I had so much fun. I really want to make this my monthly thing to build my TBR. So those are the 10 books I will hopefully read this month. Check back at the end of the month to see if I do. Maybe I'll make a reading vlog trying to finish them all. Let me know if you'd want that. But that's all from me. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe as I post new videos every single week. If you want to get notified when I upload, click the notification bell down below. That's everything. I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you in another video. Bye!